say action.
Okay. Action.
It's action. Oh, sorry. Probably to television. It's been so long. I've been asked to say something about my experience with Rocky Horror, and I have to say it's just one of the best fun things you could ever do. I just adore it. It's a privilege to be working with a company like this, and they are fabulous. They're warm. They're very, very, very welcoming, and very talented, I have to say. And I get to stand in the wings and watch numbers and watch fantastic performances all night. I'm very rarely out the wings. I come into the dressing room maybe for a little relax at some point after a taxing bit of narration. But I enjoy it very much, and it's fantastic, and it's always been a great experience being the Rocky Horror. And this week especially has been wonderful, because the company made me feel very welcome, and it was a case of getting on with it and really enjoying it. And I love them all, and that's not overstating it at all. How's that, Stuart?
If I may. Thank you, I was going to anyway. Take you on a strange journey. It seemed a fairly ordinary night when Brad Majors and his fiancée Janet Weiss, two young, ordinary, healthy kids, left Denton that late November evening to visit a Dr. Everett Scott. Thank you. Ex-science tutor and now friend to both of them. It's true, there were dark storm clouds towards which they were driving. It's true also, the spare tire they were carrying was badly in need of some air. Shut your face.
Hello, it's Biggins here, and it's a rather sad day because the show is finishing and we'll no longer be doing a Rocky Horror show. It's very sad because I won't be playing the narrator anymore, and the rest of the cast won't be playing their parts either. I think most people will go on the dole, because they won't get any jobs after this. I've got plenty of work, thankfully. All over the country I'm working. I'm very much in demand. So I don't care about the rest, but I think it's sad that, they've been all right in this show, but now that's it. That's it. I suppose they'll go back to Sainsbury's, Waitrose on the till, things like that. Waitrose if they're really good, and I think it'll be marvellous for them. But I've had the most fabulous time. I've really enjoyed the adoration, I think that's the right word, of the audience, the adoration of the cast too, who absolutely adored me, especially Stuart, who's, well, what can you say, he left his partner for me, but I didn't want him. I honestly didn't want him, because I felt it wasn't right. I don't do people in the company, if you know what I mean. I think it's wrong. I think it's morally and physically wrong, especially with Stuart. Anyway, it's been lovely talking to you, and I'm sure one day we will be together. They're in talks at the moment with me playing in Spamalot, and I think I'll be very, very good. Jodie Prenger is terrible, and I need to play that part. I need to show her how to do it. Anyway, thank you so much indeed, and it's been really, really nice speaking with you. Bye-bye.
This in itself was proof that their host was a man of little morals and some persuasion. What further indignities were they to be subjected to? Always in a lovely bunch of long-stemmed red roses, there's always a little prick. The sonic transfusion of the floor show which has been spoken of, what indeed? From what had gone before, it was clear that this was to be no picnic.
Okay, hello, I'm clinging to my book here, which I've been using now for the past 4 years of doing the Rocky Horror Show, and tonight's the final night in Aylesbury, on Saturday the 4th of December 2010. And I shall miss doing this show. I've come to know and love a lot of the cast members and crew and behind the scenes people who work very hard, and I'll miss the incredible audiences and their reactions and the unpredictability of it. So here's to the next tour, and maybe I'll be back, and maybe they'll get me in fishnets next time. Here's hoping. Bye.
There are those who say that life is an illusion. And there are those who say that reality as we know it is merely a figment of our imaginations. And there are those who say, "Around tam to the pimpalasia with nobody can pump to the pimping." Or maybe that's just me. If this were so, then Brad and Janet would be quite safe. But there are others who have a far more physical philosophy, and that's a lot of effing. Those who would stop at nothing to satisfy their base desires. It could be that Brad and Janet are among those who hold the devil's reign.